Hey everyone, welcome to Courtside Conversations. My name's Emile, founder and owner of Little Boomers Basketball, and it's a pleasure to be your host today. Wherever you're watching today's episode, I hope you're having a booming day, and yes, the pun is intended. My journey to entrepreneurship started on May 1st, 2018 when I launched my first basketball program with 9 kids enrolled. Today, thousands of kids across Australia are thriving in our programs, all thanks to the commitment and passion of our incredible franchisees. This podcast is here to give you real, straightforward, no BS insights into business, entrepreneurship, and what it's like to own a franchise. Without further ado, let's get into today's episode. Hey everyone, Emile from Little Boomers Basketball. I have some super exciting news. We have a new franchisee joining the Boomers family. What was your name?
My name is Maya.
This is Maya, and Maya is now taking over the Shire. That rhymed, that was perfect. So Maya is our newest franchisee for the Sutherland Shire, and she's an absolute wonderful person, a great new addition to our team. Now Maya, tell the camera, for those that don't know you, like pretend someone just is completely new, tell us a little bit about yourself and what you do.
So I'm a mama of 3. My job is I work with children and I'm a teacher's aide. I assist in class and help any of the children that need it. So yeah.
Good. Now Maya, tell me, you're a primary school teacher. Is this primary school or high school?
I did high school for a while and now I've gone down to primary.
Okay, so I want to take it way back to when you first inquired. Now I was in Melbourne. I remember I was in Melbourne and I got a phone call from you. I want to talk about the initial phases when you Googled and called. What was going in your mind and why did you decide to call me on that very first phone call?
I wanted to make a change, really. I love kids and I want to give kids the opportunity to go out and have some fun, get active. Like I said, I'm a mum of 3 and I know all too well how easy it is for kids just to be complacent in front of the TV, in front of the iPads and stuff. So sport really got me. And
100%.
then basketball. It's not one that I saw very often. And I thought, I love basketball. My husband's a massive fan of basketball, which helps. And so, yeah.
Okay, so I want to talk, you said a key word there, change. What exactly was it that you wanted to change at that time when you inquired and called to me?
I wanted to also be free for my children.
You see, that's big. Okay, so when you mean free by your children, you're obviously a primary school teacher now. Is that like, as in have more time to be available for them?
More time to be available for them and the ability to just live the dream with my kids.
Okay, so you've come into the business, you want to have that freedom of being your own boss, having that lifestyle so you can be there for your kids. Now, when you Google, there's so many other franchises, soccer, footy, rugby, cafe franchise, all these franchises. Why did you decide to come into Little Boomers Basketball? That's what I want to know, and the audience as well.
Well, like I said, basketball has been a passion and my husband drove that passion in us. And there's a lot of soccer and there is it's easy to access, and I thought, what about the kids that aren't good at soccer or aren't good at football? The fact that we've given them a brand new thing for them to do and try out is why we chose basketball.
Hey, just quickly, if you're enjoying today's episode, it will mean the world to me if you can leave a positive review or share it with a friend that may benefit from this. I've also put some bonus resources in the description, including a real franchise case study that you can download under our Franchise Success Blueprint. Hope you find it useful. Enjoy the rest of the episode and rock on. Adios. Okay, beautiful. So you've come in, you've called Little Boomers Basketball. You're interested in a franchisee. Now, we obviously started our first term. How do you feel from the point of the first phone call to your first launch? How was that process? That whole process from that first phone call you inquired to you actually launching your first term 1, 6th of February. How was that transition for you? How did you find it?
Oh, look, was crazy. It's been a crazy ride. Emotions up and down, nerves, excitement, fear, been through it all. But I think the reason why we took the plunge and continued with everything was the excitement was a lot more than any of the issues of being, fearful or nervous.
100%.
Yeah, the excitement took over.
And you told me once, and I'm going to paraphrase this, you told me if I was right or wrong, you said something along the line, I'm coming in and I feel like there's, can you elaborate there? When you spoke to me, you said something along the lines of I trust, or I feel like I'm coming in, and what do you mean? What can you tell the audience about that?
Basically, when we were having that conversation, for me, it's all about comfort and trust. And if I didn't feel that with you, no matter how great, no matter what the business had to offer, it just wasn't going to work. And as a franchisee, I'll be working with you quite a lot. And if I can't have trust in you, have trust in your program, and believe that we can grow together, then there's no contract really.
Yeah, 100%. So coming into it, like return on investment, yeah, you're going to do that. That's all good. But end of the day, family, you're coming in.
You're working side by side, and if you're not comfortable with that person, what's the point? Like, life is about making friends, becoming family. Like, family
100%.
is not just blood. It's people who you meet, it's people who you work with, and if you don't have a positive working environment, then you've got nothing.
100%, and that's how I see every franchise. It's like a marriage. It's an extended family. And it's going to be an exciting 5 years. Now, I want to ask you, in 5 years' time, we're in 2023, in 2028, at the end of the 5 years, I'm a visionary, I like to look ahead of things. Where do you see your business in the Sutherland Shire? Not just, I want big, like numbers, where do you see yourself? It's 2028. Where is your franchise? Where is your business? What's it doing? Give me details.
Within 5 years, I'm trying, and I will be working towards having 500 students across the whole Sutherland Shire. Every year, grow it up a step, make sure that we have the numbers of coaches to make sure our classes stay nice and small. What we offer doesn't change. That's important to me. I'm not about, growth and something falling and lacking.
Quality dropping, 100%.
So in 5 years' time, yes, I would love to be sitting at the Bahamas having a
Well, we all.
No,
I'll join you.
No, so for me in 5 years, do I want financial freedom? I think everyone would want that. But it's just to see the smiles on these kids and to know that we're helping them and making a difference and giving them a positive outcome from what they do with us.
Can I ask you a question? You mentioned financial freedom. What does financial freedom look to you?
For me, it's being able to go and take my kids and enjoy life. I'm all about adventure. I'm all about doing and seeing. For me, it's the ability to say, hey, let's go to New Zealand.
100%.
For me, it's the adventure. I'm not materialistic. That doesn't mean anything to me.
So for you, it's more so having that freedom where if you want to go on a holiday to the kids, you don't have to put 4 months in advance work.
Just
we
like
can't
for
do
my
this.
family. Anything that makes family time easier.
Good. Last question, and it's probably the hardest question, so take a deep breath in and out. So a lot of people, I want you to pretend that there's someone there and they're interested in franchising, but they're hesitant because they're worried, there's fear, they're worried about taking that next step for whatever reason. Now that was you before, it's now not you anymore because you made the lump, you made the plunge. What would you say to those people that are in the chair, they want to get up and make a difference, they want to be their own boss, but fear is holding them back? What words of advice would you give to someone in that position?
To be honest with you, the only words I can give them is trust your heart. If you feel comfortable and your heart says yes, it's a no-brainer.
That's very nice words. It's a no-brainer. Use your heart, not your brain, your heart. With that being said, guys, we're super excited for Maya. We wish her all the best on her journey. She's got a great start in term one. We've got about 92 kids and we're going to get to that 500 mark. That's our goal by 5 years. Maya, I know this was torture for you, but we did it. We made it. All the best. I'll handshake you on camera. It's done.
you.
See you guys. Emile and Maya out.